Oh boy, this is gonna be a time. So let me explain before I murder for what's about to go down. Here is a disclaimer that I'm gonna read out loud. The purpose of this tier list is to make the worst Genshin ships and try to justify why I made these choices. I'm aware of the consequences of my future actions, but this has to be done. The voice of the people who should never speak about ships needs to be heard. Anyone who is clearly a child would not be featured in this list as well. Now then, let's begin with a tier list on the best ships in Genshin Impact. I'm excited for this one. Quick side note, I'll be putting the characters side by side to signify that they are a ship, so keep that in mind, alright? Let's get into it. I wonder what my little mind can muster up with this one. By the way, I'm doing this in one take, so let's begin. Let's go over the tiers. Engaged, which means they're just star-crossed lovers, perfect for each other. Spicy, which means they have a lot of chemistry, but they're not really quite there yet, or they're very, very close to actually being real intimate. Then we have the ooh-woo, which means they're catching some feels, but nothing too crazy, you know? They're catching feels, you know, a couple side glances. A few of them have some few thoughts or some shit like that. Then we have chemistry, where they have a little bit of chemistry. It could go either way. If they're like on an island together, they'd probably just, you know, end up getting on a ship and sailing away. And then we have you, the ships that actually make like no sense. In other words, I'm putting all the ships that actually make sense there. Anyway, let's begin with the Traveler. The Traveler, Ether Traveler actually, he's going to go with Aloy because they're from different worlds, therefore instant chemistry, awesome. I'm going to put them in the spicy category because I'm thinking that that's going to be a really good match. Anyway, next Albedo, let's see. Not really sure where I want to put Albedo, to be honest. Let's skip her, but Amber. Amber, she is definitely going to be engaged with Noelle. I'm thinking that her and Noelle are like perfect for each other. If I can find Noelle, what the heck? Oh, there she is. Amber and Noelle, they go perfect together. They have so much in common. Both of them are girls. They both have eyes. Perfectly matched character. Now, Ayaka. Ayaka. Who do we want to put Ayaka with? I'm thinking we're gonna hold off on Ayaka. Barbara, she is going to be matched with Venti. Where is Venti? I think Barbara and Venti would be perfect. Barbara doesn't even know that Venti is the Archon of Freedom. She's literally Barbados, and she doesn't even know. If that ever slips, then Barbara would be head over heels for Venti. Now, they make the perfect match. Bennett, we're going to put Bennett with, let's see. Who can we really match Bennett with? You know what? Let's put Bennett with Razor. Yeah. Don't. Razor! Yep, they were in, locked up together in a dungeon, so perfectly good fit. Now, Beto, we all know that Beto is going to have to go with her girl. The girl from Liu. Yes, Kuching. We're putting Beto with Kuching, two electro girls. They stick together, magnets. Yep, let's just go with that. As for Hu Tao, I'm actually going to ship Hu Tao with, what's a good choice? Rosaria. Rosaria's like gothic. She kind of gives off those death vibes. They'd be perfectly good together. You've got to understand me here. Now, Zhongli, the CEO of GEO. Who is Heat Raiden? Raiden Shogun and Zhongli. They would teach each other so many things, I think. If you put them in a room together, then they would really get along. Perfectly good match here. Now, Ajax, Child. We are going to put Child. Who do we want to put Child with, though? You thought. We're going to put Child with, let's see. What is a really good choice for Child? I'm thinking Aimiko, but maybe not. Child doesn't really know a lot of people from the other places besides really the Traveler. We'll hold off on Child. We'll hold off on Child for now. Anyways, Lisa. I'm thinking that Lisa is really going to be catching feels with Mika. Yeah, they got a little bit of chemistry going on. You know, Lisa being the mommy, saying sweetie and all that. Yep, totally. All right, next up we have Jean. And I'm thinking Jean is going to have some real feels for Mona. Yep. Nope, not Mona. That is a very, very poor choice. Even poorer than this tier list. Huh. Nope. Kaya. The cavalry knight, she could finally yell at Kaya to get my freaking horses. Where are the horses, Kaya? Anyway, yep, they're the perfect two to go together, and they're really be platonic because they work in the same environment. I think that would be really good for this list. Anyway, Lumine. Who is the perfect match for Lumine? I'm thinking, if I'm really thinking, I think Fischl. Yeah, Fischl and Lumine really get along really well because, yeah, Oz would be like the third wheel to every relationship, and Fischl can just use that to hype her up. Yep, perfect. Zhangling, I'm thinking that Zhangling is going to go really well with Xingqiu. She can be on fire. He can put her down. They're in the same meta teams with Hu Tao. Perfectly good. Catching a little feely. Now, Diluc. Who are we going to put with Diluc? I'm thinking we're going to put him in the spicy category because he is indeed spicy. We're going to put Diluc with Eula. Oh yes, two Claymore users. They go together perfectly. Both have fierce attitudes. Both have vengeance on their mind. Kinda, sorta, ish. Now then, my man Xiao. Who are we going to put with my man Xiao? Man, there's so many good choices. So we're gonna go with Yanfei. They at least know each other. They've interacted for at least all 2 minutes in the Archon Quest. So, yep, I'm thinking that. And if Xiao ever gets into like trouble with the Mortal Realm, here comes Yanfei to save him. Absolutely perfect. Now, I'm thinking with Sucrose, the only suitable candidate to go with Sucrose is Albedo. Obviously, they're researched together. They be just around each other at all time. You know what? Let's put them in chemistry because that's actually what they're doing. Yep. All right then. Let's go with Kazuha. Oh, actually, I know who Ajax is going with. Child is going with Yoimiya because they were together secretly for that one thing. They totally have something going on behind the back that we don't even know about. Now then, let us continue. I'm thinking Sayu is really going to be really well with Goro. Perfect match here. Sayu and Goro, they just have so much in common. Look at the ears. Look at the tail. Perfect. All right then, let's continue. Ito, my man Ito and Toma. Yes, Ito and Toma would be the perfect match together because Ito's kind of crazy. Toma would keep down his wild side. Perfectly great. Now Ganyu. Who are we gonna put with Ganyu? I'm thinking Ningguang. They're in the office at all times. They would really be around each other. And they're both like, well, Ganyu's a real workaholic. Ningguang is just kind of going to make it really work. So they'd be perfectly fine. Oh, a very good one that I was actually thinking of is Ayato and Yae Miko. Holy, okay, wait. Okay, we will do that. This is just random. This ship doesn't count. But yes, these two going together. We have the snarky, snappy Yae Miko. Then we have the snarky, calm, snappy Ayato. Neither of them really snappy. They're more so cleverly witted. But yep, they definitely make a very good duo. Now, as for Chungyun, I'm thinking that Chungyun and Xinyan would go together. They have spoken never, but it doesn't matter because this is just the best tier list in existence. So much chemistry between these two, considering they've both been pretty much benched from like any team in existence. Perfect. Now, I'm thinking that Ayaka is actually going to go really well with Kokomi. Think about it. They both have the exact same hairstyle, the exact same eyes, the exact same banners on their head, and they're both women. Everything is in common with these two. Anyway, Tiganari, we're going to put Tiganari with Dory. Like, they haven't really met, but they would make such a perfect team. The hustler Dory with her smooth talk and jazz, and then Tiganari in the thing in the woods, picking stuff and finding stuff, and then giving it to Dory so that she can go scam people. It works. It just works. And you can't deny how much it actually works. Do we have anyone left from Mondstadt? I don't think we do. Oh, actually, I know who Mona would go with. Mona and Charlotte. Yeah. Mona and Charlotte. Okay, we have another thing. We are going to... Can we just, like, move her down? Nope, we can't. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll use the child as a placeholder. Child's at the end don't count, and Kazuha's at the head don't count. But Charlotte and Mona, yes. 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 Her omen bubble can be like she could take like a picture of it, and you know how Mona likes to be like, you know, spotlight kind of ish. She likes to show off. They'd be absolutely stellar. All right then, let's just continue. We haven't really found a place for Kazuha quite yet, but I'm thinking that Kazuha gives me ninja vibes, so we're just gonna put him with Kuki. Yeah. Very, very similar. They get along really, really well. Now, Kujo Sara. Anyone left from Inazuma? I don't think we do, so we're gonna have to figure that out later. But, Wanderer? Ooh, Scaramucci. You know what? Scaramouche seems like he would be really, really faithful. So we are going to put him in Engage, and he's going to be faithful in Nilu. You gotta think about it. Nilu is a dancer, and Scaramouche has not been experienced with that kind of thing. Scaramouche is all about, bow before me, tremble before me, God. And then Nilu would be like, Scaramouche, you're being a bitch. Smack. And everything will be fine. Scaramouche will be put in his place, and Nilu will have to, like, step on him instead. Perfectly good. Great logic there. Alright then, let's continue with... Actually, perfect. Yes, Heizo and Sara. Oh my gosh, they work so freaking well together. The detective and Sara, the person under Raiden Shogun, she has a crush on Raiden Shogun, so she want to be around Raiden Shogun, and Heizo can investigate Raiden Shogun and charge her for all of her crimes, or just investigate all the crimes or whatever. Okay, man, and I'm thinking, honestly, Shenhe and Yelan, they're both kind of in the underworld, Yelan more so, but yep, that would be an absolute great duo right there. Alright. Now, the only people left from Liyue is Baiju and Yunjin, and I would put them in EU, but this is just such a great dynamic match here. Holy crap, they're spicy. Yes, they're putting them in spicy. Are we putting another child as a placeholder at the end so that they can be together? Yep. These two perfectly good together. Like, we have a dancer and a snake doctor. Dancer and doctor, yeah, D and D. And if D and D don't match, then I don't know what does. Anyway, Sino is very hilarious, and I'm thinking that Kale is going to be the person to actually, you know, marinate in his jokes and really get other people to accept him. Kale is very cool, and they would be the perfect match together. Alright, Candice. We're putting Candice with Farina, because they both have heterochromia eyes. I think I said that wrong, but their eyes are both different. So they'd be perfect together. Nahida and Lila, man, what a perfect match. What a perfect match. They're both intelligent. They both are technically two personalities, especially with Nahida it being Greater Lord Rukadabaka and Lesser Lord Kusanali. Very good. Very good. Now then, we don't have that many people left, honestly. So, I'm hoping we're not having to, like, swap up regions, but my girl Dia is going to be with you for life. So we're going to definitely put her in engaged. And I'll hate them went to the desert for that one trip. Then he hooked up with Dia, and bam, they're together. I'll hate them and Dia. Perfectly good together. They can even burn together. Yes, perfect. Now, Kaveh and Faruzan? Ooh, did you see that cutscene? Yes, perfect. Them, that's my match. Alright, so we have to be careful here because a lot of siblings are here. We actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 left. I guess Nuvalet and Risley. Risley's gonna riz the fuck out of Nuvalet and they'd be together, but because I think they'd be a good match, we're gonna put them in EU. I mean, yeah, you get the point of the tier list. Like, come on, why are you here? Now, this is interesting because the only options are brother and sisters. We're going to have to first pair off Kirara, and I'm thinking that Kirara would go with Firmament. Yeah. Kirara and Firmament. Delivery service, diving service. Yes, 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 yes. Now we're going to have to actually... We only have the siblings left. We really need more Fontaine characters so they can be married off. But if I had to, let's just say hypothetically, Lynette would go with Navia. I'm sorry, Linny would go with Navia. Linny would go with Navia. And Lynette would go with Chlorine, or Chlorine. I forgot her name, but the Electro gun girl. Yeah. Holy crap, this tier list is so precious. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely perfect. Look at all of these matches. Like, there could be no complaints with this tier list. Especially Lisa and Mika. Wow. Like, look at how much Candace and Farina have in common. They're both girls, they both have hats. Kind of, just, D&D. Otherworld. Princess Endeavor Ertelung. I will have order. Perish. Oh, I forgot her. What's her first line? Anyway, this is my tier list on the best ships in Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed this tier list, then please leave a like below and subscribe for more tier lists like this. Until next time, Enigma out.